Okay, so I'm experimenting here, guys. I think I'm live a few minutes early. But since YouTube changed everything since I've been moving the camera, sorry. Since I've streamed, setup was a little tricky. Oh, Gayla. What does that say? I'm an artist. This means I live in a perverse fantasy world with unrealistic expectations. Can you hear me, Gayla? Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. Hey, Dot. Good to see you in chat. Yeah, it's been a while. YouTube changed every flipping thing, but it looks like now I'm good. I came on a couple minutes before the schedule was set. Oh, I got to remember to tell Xandra this. I think I see what Joyce was telling her about. She has the option to go live. I think I'm figuring it out. What do you know? So I'm gonna, if you're watching this recording, scoot ahead about 5 minutes. I'm gonna let some chatters get in here because I was supposed to start at noon and I came on at 5 of just to make sure it wasn't going to be a total train wreck. Looks like the train's still on the track, so we'll go from there. How's everybody been? It's been nuts. Nuts. But I'm here now. Your favorite scientist. Here, Dot, this will make these papers look more like it's my style. I might have to work some of that in. I forgot to do this one and the one I did in my bathroom with any of my trademark black and white stripes. I'm wondering if at 12 noon, this kicks me out of here and opens a second stream. Gayla, when the clock flips over to noon, can you go look at my channel on YouTube? Janet. Thank you. Hi, Stephanie. I had some problems getting on YouTube. They've changed everything since I've streamed. So when the clock flips over to noon in less than a minute, I'm not sure if it's going to kick me off of here and open the one that I scheduled or if it just defaulted to when I click go live. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys some of these. This is what Janet's talking about. Let's get a little bit tighter here. Hi, Eminem. I know, me too. We've had a family health issue that was major. Still is major, but hopefully we've turned a corner and we're in the upswing. But yeah, I was helping out with that as much as I could and a lot of time at the hospital. And so anyway. Okay. Thanks, Gayla. All right. Let's assume we're a go. Oh, my goodness. Talk about having to retrain myself. Hell, I have to do that every day. Who am I kidding? But this is what Janet was talking about when she said what I've been playing with lately. I took a course from 2 Lil Owls, the number 2, LILOWLS. Found her on Instagram and she was doing watercolors where she did these stripes. I also follow, let me make sure. I think it's Isoldo. Let me look and make sure. She's awesome. Hang on, I got to get back here. What the hell? I'm going to tell you the wrong name. Yeah, Isoldo Designs. her. There you go. She does these too. And I mean, they're just gorgeous. Let me try to find you some of hers. Here she's changing up, doing a little bit of like a landscape look almost. But she does these too. And Two Little Owls is the other one. Now, Two Little Owls has a Skillshare class and a class on her website where she does different watercolors. And that's some of the other one. Where the hell is it? I'll find them. I got stuff all over the place. But anyway, these are the watercolor stripes kind of things that I've been doing. Of course, I got a little gold in there because it's me. Right, and it's just stripes of watercolor. Do different things for texture in the water. Either add puddles of water after you paint. I added salt to some of these. That color down the bottom is my new favorite by Nib Pens and Ink called Lightning. This is the first one I did, I think. But it's just doodling over top of everything. And I'm not a great doodler. You'd think doodling was easy. Not for me. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Kayla. And there I was adding some gauze and letting the gauze and these granulating colors came out really cool. The way it separated the colors. Here it separated some metallic in the watercolor. And this was a Magical by Lindy's down the bottom. That wasn't just watercolor. There's another one. All right. Different color palette. Threw in a little green. Always metallics. I like shiny stuff. I'm like some kind, I don't know, what's that animal? Yeah, the gauze is really cool, Janet. This one got a little sloppy. But I had to get a turquoise and purple one in there. Just wouldn't be right. And then she was teaching a different kind of style where it's just, hang on, let's see. Just kind of blobs of color. That's Lindy's. That was a fail with the gold stuff. I went to use this with a nib brush to put on, let it dry. Well, I let it dry overnight and then it's no longer sticky. So you got to use that one kind of fast. That's just a different style where she just takes her brush sideways and kind of rolls it up the page, makes it kind of really abstract. Here's one in progress where I it's still taped up with salt. It worked pretty good on that green color. Another one waiting to go. This one had salt on it. That was a mess. Lindy's. Oh, here's Lindy's with some gauze in it. Look what that did. It's kind of cool what the gauze does. This one was one of my favorites. This is the Lindy's. It's black. I don't know what it's called. Black something. But it has all kind of different colors in just that black pigment. And then I put mesh on it and tapped it down with some rose gold. My rose gold watercolor that Sandra sells in her shop. But here's one with just one. I wasn't sure what else to do with this one yet. I only get a couple minutes to play now and then, and these are really fast to make, as you can probably tell. All right. You can crank out a few of these in a 20-minute session. Are you dissolving the magicals and using like watercolor? I put down water, Janet, on the paper pretty thick with the brush and sometimes my sprayer, and then kind of sprinkle them in and maybe move it around a little bit with a brush. That one kind of got out of control, but that's a magical. They're really cool. This one I did a little embossing on. This one just had some scripting that I tried to put some gold on top of the red. scripting. That's, I think, Payne's Gray, Lunar Black, my Rose Gold, and I forget what that red is. That was a hot mess. This was on a different kind of paper in a sketchbook. It's not watercolor paper. So I haven't done much else to that one. This is on a bigger piece of watercolor paper, and I really like this one, but I gotta play with this one when I get my head straight and have enough time to sit down and think. Anywho, that's some of those. There's a couple in here, I think. These granulating watercolors, the super granulating ones from Schminke, and that lightning from Nibs watercolor that I was telling you about. It's my new favorite. Look at the colors that breaks down into. And that one, see that swatch right there? That's that lightning. I could eat it. That's mostly lightning too. But these are really fast. You just have to let them dry a little bit in between. Let's cut some gold ink with a gold pen in the background, a few circles of gold. That was a hot mess, trying to look at different colors. Oh, this one you can really see that lightning. You can't hate that, people. You can't hate it. She's actually, I ordered 2 full pans of that because God forbid I ever run out of that one that she's making up for me special. So what I'm doing here today, what I'm going to attempt to do today, let me change that, is you guys remember, maybe you don't, the picture, not picture, but the collage I did with some of these papers on a long rectangular panel that I put in our new bathroom. Hey, Kathleen. Thank you. Well, I liked it so much. While I'm talking, I'm going to try to find pictures of it for those of you who don't remember seeing it. We had our bathroom redone. It's all kind of white and gray. And I had some glass tiles left over from the tiling in the shower that were metallic tiles. And I incorporated some of those and made a wall hanging for the bathroom. Here we go. Oh, that's kind of small. Hang on. Daggone. Oops, where are we now? Hello. Let's see if I can blow that up more. Remember that one? That glare. But it's all these papers collaged, and then these tiles are some of my polymer clay mosaics and some of the glass tiles that were left over from the job that I kind of mixed in there. So I want to make something similar, probably a little different, for the bedroom that adjoins to that bathroom. So here's what I got to work with. I printed out some of Robyn McClendon's printables. I've been behind on her design team. Hey, Judy. Because of what's been going on with the family. And so I'm tagging this one as Robyn's design team, but these are not the current month printables. The current month are out. I mean, she does them every month. They're gorgeous. They're on her teachables.com site. I'll link everything below after the video. Hey, Kat. And these are actually from her intuitive scripting workshop that I did, I don't know when it came out, months and months ago. But I love these papers, and these shades match the gray and white scheme of the bathroom. And that's what I used on the other one. So that's why I'm using these. This is one of the more current papers, actually. This was in, what's today? This is October. I think this was in the September packet. It looks so three-dimensional. But this was one of her printables. And then I used her stencils and did that drop shadow stenciling over it. And I'm going to tear these up. So I tried to get some of this dark in each one of those. That's where we are. So let me get this mess all over here. And just for Dot, I pulled out some of these to blend in. And I'm going to put this on, oh Lord, this board. I might have to pull out for this all the way when we get there. And I noticed that the one up in my bathroom, I used Yes Paste when I glued that one down. And I noticed that some of the collages are starting to get a little bit of a buckle in them, which really jacks me up because I really love it. But it's in the bathroom where there's steam from the shower. So if anybody has a suggestion as to what glue I should use for these that maybe won't do that, I would love to hear it. Yes Paste, I thought was going to be that's like the stickiest thing I have next to E6000, which is not what I want to use on paper. And you know what? Maybe I can use Yes Paste because this is going to be in the bedroom, not the bathroom. So maybe that panic was for nothing. Who knows? Okay, let's get a water brush. And let's see what I can do for some of these. Or should I just use a paintbrush? Is this going to be a pain? Got to prime it. Oh, you know what? I probably need more water in this. It's been a while. And now I got water going everywhere. Great. Okay, well, let's just, oh, crap. There it went. Now it's dripping everywhere. This is about par for the course. It's been so long. I think my last video was like 2 months ago. And just recently, I've been able to come down and play for a few minutes here and there. So that's good. I try to water cut these so I get that discoloration where the water starts to move my toner around. See it turning like that little teal in there? And then I get that ragged edge when I tear it. Mama like a ragged edge. That looks like the letter P. Just noticed that. But we can hide that a little, I think. So this, I want some of this white and some of this dark. And just kind of odd organic shapes. Anyway, I'm sorry. My brain's all over the place. I'm not all here, and that's true for these days. But I started to mention Robyn's Teachables. So check out, it's Robyn McClendon, Robyn with a Y, McClendon. Check out her YouTube channel, and also her printables are available on her Teachable site, which is on, well, teachables.com, obviously. But that's where you can find all of her printables for every month. She's been doing it for almost 2 years now, I think. And some of her classes are on there. Intuitive scripting classes on there. Good stuff. I like these round washers. These are some of her rusted and eco stain papers. Hey, Tam. Good to see you. So this, I'm just going to do, I'm going to take this whole block and then I'll tear off little strips of this as I need it. I love this little trick of doing this. here's my favorite page, I think. This one's so cool. I haven't seen Joan come in yet. I sent her a message. She's probably in her Christmas card zone. She is a machine, I'm telling you. If you guys follow her on Facebook, she's been posting all these Christmas cards she makes, and they're not little simple cards. They're very intricate. I've been the recipient of some for years, and the amount she can put out is unbelievable. Of course, she probably has Paul doing die cuts like a maniac. Bless her heart. Oh, thanks, Dot. Yeah, I sent her a Facebook message. This paper is so 3D looking, this print. I don't know if that comes across on the screen, but in person, it's very, very 3D. Tea time. How posh of her. Oh, here's that same shape, but a different background, but that's okay. I think I'll leave this edge here and use that in a corner because I like all of that. I was not feeling well the last few days, and we got to be really careful because of immune system issues with our family illness, and so I had to go get a COVID test and check for bronchitis. And I do have a mild bronchitis, but not enough that he wanted to give me an antibiotic for, which is fine by me. But negative COVID, thank you. I didn't think I did. We're very, very, we use strict precautions and for exposure. And I couldn't imagine that it was, but we have to check just to make sure because that would be a disaster. We've already had one major setback with an unexpected emergency surgery. And don't want another one on my account for sure. This is so pretty with this spray over here. I really like this one. Maybe I'll cut this one like this. And I'm going to grab this bit of this gray here too. Because I think what I'm going to try to do is incorporate some of my pictograph stencils on here. Or maybe even stamp and emboss. I don't know. Haven't decided. Because I don't think I have any more of the clay tiles that I used in the last one that were my black and white pictographs. I think I might have used all those. So we shall see. This one. Oh, crap, now I'm out of water. Now, how does this thing fill up? I know that answer, but I can't. Well, that's tricky. Let's see if I can figure this out. In other current events, only a few more weeks till Yellowstone back on. Woo! Oh my God, I can't hardly stand it. Any Yellowstone fans out there? Oh shit, how does this work? Oops, put me down for one, Gala. That is so strange. That cap is so embedded in there, there's no edge to get that open, and I feel most certain that that's where this gets filled. Oh, you know what? It's not. It's a plunger. So one plunges. Thank God. Hey, April, it's on Paramount Network or streaming on Peacock. I thought when I was first reading about this months ago when it was coming out that it said exclusively streaming on Peacock, and I thought, holy crap, I'm going to have to sign up to another service to watch it, which I was going to do. But now the commercials are coming out showing it back on Paramount. I'm sure that's different for everybody. We're in Maryland and have Verizon Fios, and it's $5.54, I think, for us. But oh my God, it's so good. All right, let's try. Oh crap, it's a little drippy. I don't have the heart to cover one of those circle washers. Inevitably, this is going to get covered up when I start to collage, but at least for now, I can still have it. You have to go back, April, if you haven't watched it, and catch up on the 3 seasons. Every once in a while on Paramount, they'll take a weekend and they'll go through. I bet Dave and I have watched it 4 times. It is my favorite. What can I tell you? But it's so good. It's like The Sopranos on horseback. If you don't have a strong stomach for that kind of stuff, don't watch. But oh my God, he's so nice. So this time I thought about, I painted the last one first, and then I glued it on top of that. But I think I'm going to go right on the wood for this one. I have not, but I saw somebody else mention Squid Game on Facebook. So I'm going to have to check that out, I think. That sounded like it was, this is going to be awkward. This sucker's long. Let me see if I can condense what's happening here. Well, get up there. Okay. Give me a couple more inches. I just want to throw this stuff down and get an idea. Oh, I got the stomach for it. That stuff doesn't bother me. So that one may be up there. So some of this. Different places. Didn't I have another straight edge somewhere? Or just those 2? I guess just those 2. That's fine. I'm just playing now to see. Nope, that's too much like the other one. I'm trying to look where these dark color goes and where the light colors overlap. I got this one here. I love this one. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I might come up from the bottom with the tiles, so I'm going to be mindful of what I cover up and what I don't. Ah. No idea what this is looking like, but that's okay. Look how many of these look like peas because I'm trying to keep that washer in there. Maybe that one can hang off there. Get a little bit of that. I'm not sure. And then these, we're going to have to tear some of these down. I'll just rip these by hand. And seeing some of these little holes underneath here, I'm thinking maybe I can put a little black and white stripes just for Dot. I'm going to go with a couple little skinny ones with just one row. These are all Robyn's stencils too, available on istencil.com. I was hoping Dot would be here because I was thinking that there's going to be another stencil release, and she's got a ton of designs to release. I don't know, maybe sometime in November. I'm kind of out of that loop too, so I'll have to figure that out. All right, I got to stand up. Script. I was thinking about putting a hunk up here. Whether that goes over or under, we'll figure it out. And this looks like a whole lot of this stuff. And it is. But, see, that's kind of close there. I don't like that. That close. A lot of this is going to get covered up. Let me grab the tiles. See what I have left here. Black and white ones. Those little ones, and then these glass and metal ones. Now let's see what I have. Oh Lord, now we got to go through this again. Okay, well, let me take a picture of this in case the wind picks up down here. That's a starting point, at least. You know, it never ends up that way. So what I did on the last one was I came up from the bottom with a bunch of these long pieces. I'm going to find where are my skinny scissors? Here's a pair. I don't know where my big ones are. How did they get away from me? Some of these have that little webbing stuff. from where they're on a 12 by 12 sheet when you get them at the tile store. Come on, work with me. And it gets in the way of butting up against this next one. I wish they were shorter. Oh, maybe I can do this on this one. Let's put that one there. And I have a few of these. You guys are quiet today. I'm assuming I'm still alive. Have I bored you to tears already? And put these shorter ones over here. I only have one of these, and that's dirty, but that's got to be washed off a little bit. Where's the baby wipe? Oops. Thanks, Kathleen. Oh, you're mesmerized. That's it. That was my next guess. So this one, how am I going to do this? See, already I covered up that little bit, but that's okay. This isn't final. I'm just playing. So these, I probably have to put these down here. Let me look through here and see what else I got. Okay, you guys can't really see any of this stuff. Take my glasses off so I can see up close. Here's one of those silver ones. I can use that one for sure. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. I think those are too big. I'm just trying to keep black and silver. These are getting down to brass tacks. One of these days, I'm going to have to pull out the polymer clay and make some more tiles. All right, not much in there. Here's the black and white bin. Let's see what I can pull out of here. Oh, there's a little bit of pictograph with some silver foil on it. Some of these. I was hoping to find some more checks, but see the difference in these inks? This one is stays on. This one is the archival, and it's so much more black. And I don't like, and I got a lot of these because I don't use them. I guess I could use them on this, but I really like the black ones. That's too big. That's cool though. Maybe I can cut that down. Make it all flipped over. Oh, there's another little pictograph. That's kind of crooked though. I might be able to straighten her out. There's one little symbol on one little piece. That's not bad. I could use that if I had to. All right, not much luck in this one. I'll hang on to these two in a pinch. And here's another one. All right. Pull those. I don't think there's going to be anything in here. There shouldn't. Oh, wait, as I say that, that's pictographs, but it's got a little gold on it. Cut that off. Gold. See, it's got that copper on there. Rats. If that had silver, we'd be all over that puppy. That's a possibility. Yeah, a lot of these have copper. I like that one. Oh, here we go. These aren't supposed to be in here. My black and white box and my metallic box. These are all mixed up. Oh, pictographs. Oh, Lord, now I hear Babe barking. We've been leaving Oakley out of the crate, and Dave is away. Well, he's just out to watch one of his, I don't know what we call them, step-grandchildren. At her little soccer, she's 5, and at her little soccer game today. I wasn't feeling up to being outside. So, here I am. You're stuck with me for a little while. What is her problem, I wonder? He's been pretty good. He never destroys anything in the house. We're always just worried about him harassing the daylights out of Babe when we're gone. She might want to come down here with me. I'll have to go check, I suppose. That one's kind of cool and tribal looking, but it's not a very bright, dark imprint. It was on a wooden, I have one of those Indian carved wooden stamps, but it is kind of, you know, what I like. All right, good enough. That's more than enough. I just need to have options. Let me see what Knucklehead wants to come down here. Hey, you want to come down? Come on. Come on, girl. No, okay, not you. Not you, brother. Down there with that one, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on, babe. You ready? Come on. Okay. Thank you. All right, she's not coming either. I guess we're gonna be serenaded by some yaps in the background. Okay, so maybe, I think this is going to be too much, but I like this metal. So maybe we'll put the metal in the middle. But this has some marks on it. Will they come off? That's the question. I'm not sure they will. Try to get this a little wetter. Hey, Janice. I don't know what the heck splashed on this. Must have been some of the graft or something that this got in the way of, even though it wasn't used. All right, let's try that in the middle. And then the dark and the 2 light ones like that. And then I think that's all of those we can use. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, Lordy. All right, let's see what we got. Checks, pictographs, checks. I like these. Gail, you'll recognize those. They were made with those rollers I got from that Green World stuff. Yep, look at that. Pictograph, silver, pictograph, little tiny bits, checks, silver, checks, checkity check. Okay, these I think we can decide they're not going to be needed in there. This is a little. Oh, of course, it's all right. Of course, now I'm talking to myself. I need to cut that off. Where is my... Can you guys hear Babe crying? She hates going up and down those steps. And she'll do it, and she does it fine. CB! Hello, dear. I think the anticipation throws her off. She keeps reliving Gala at the Dairy Queen in Arizona in the parking lot and is afraid to take that first step. All right, I got to get some black in there. I need some black. Maybe this. Come out here a little bit more and let that drag off the bottom and the top. Like so. And fill in over there. Oh, see, that's going to get covered up, and that's one of my favorite pieces. We need to do something about that. We'll do that later. My brain can only go so many directions at a time these days, so let's not get too crazy. Yep. Okay, let's get more pictographs in there somewhere. I do like this one. And I like these. That's kind of big. A little chunky. Let's do that. That might be too much. Well, we'll see. And then she will not give up. I will not be ignored, Dan. Nope, that's too matchy. Get out. You see where she... CB, remember I made something similar for the new bathroom? This piece is going to go in the bedroom. Maybe I'll go that way with that one. So that gap up a little bit. I'm not covering this up. That's my favorite piece of all of them. And somehow this shall survive. And this, let's see. I gotta move these two. Where the hell am I gonna do that? Maybe spin it so that dark is up that way. And let that break that up a little bit. Ish. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. That silver one there. Maybe that one there. I want this to kind of come up into a point here. I really like this one. Sorry for the lack of interaction, but I'm concentrating. Takes everything I got anymore. You know what? Maybe I don't need to add too many more of these. Maybe I can. I would like another check, but I only have this one here. Can use something skinny over here. Something skinny. Oh, not that one. What's this piece here? That might be enough. Just okay. These, I think we're done with those. Getting a few of these little. That's a good idea, Kathleen. Might as well do it. Okay. So these, I'm not going to put them in place all these right now, but these I can add, you know, little dots on the tip of these like I did the last one maybe. Okay. Okie dokie. I'll keep these out. Let me, oh hell, I put that away. This is how they get mixed up. Now I'll just throw this in whatever box is on the top. Oh, my filing system lacks a lot. All right. Now let me take a picture of this. And I'm wondering, I'm having really bad problems with both of my shoulders. I don't know if it's what's called a frozen shoulder, because they certainly feel frozen sometimes, where they just lock up, and to move they crack really loud, and trust me when I tell you that doesn't feel great. Get these out of my way. Have another piece of this if I need it. How can I spend so much time organizing my studio to have it stay organized for oh, I know. It doesn't take much. By the time you just pull it out, supplies that you think you're going to need. It's a goner. But this, some of you guys have seen this basement. You should see it post-COVID. We had shelves for extra food and stuff. And yeah, it's seen better days. So now my mind's a ticking. About what glue I want to use. And I think I'll go again with the Yes Paste. I said that so confidently. I wonder where I put it. Oh, well, no, seriously. Where the hell did I put it? Here it is. Yes, paste. And I want to get a stick to use. Smear it around. Actually, I can use a palette knife, I guess. This is going to be tricky. So I'm going to try to move this over here and try to preserve as best I can the layout, even though I have a picture of it. Three. That one was in there. I think. Glass on top of that. That on the top of that. Huh. This is kind of a mishmash here. What the hell? This, because these aren't wide enough, as wide as the glass, so I got a little wonky there, but that's okay. It's not like it's going to a museum. Just going in the bedroom. All right. So this fell off. This fell off. This has these two here are a little. Maybe I should try this down here. I can hear Oakley laying over at the landing steps. Should I put that on that edge? No, then they're right together again. Crap. No, I want that covered up. This is like the puzzle from hell. Well, they're just going to have to live close together, I think. Because if I move this up any further, then I got scripting, and I want a little... I really want this down here. If this gets partially covered, that won't be that much of a disaster, right? Because this, that's that same emblem. Let's do that. This. Like this, maybe. And where these holes are, a little black and white sticking through. Did I solve my problems with that? And I'm wondering how I'm going to, if it's going to be easier. Hey, Devin, if I just put black and white underneath the whole thing. That would really drive Dot off the edge. Because I kind of wanted it under this stuff, so all these nice torn edges showed. All right, let's just take another picture. And assume we're going to go with that. And this over here. This is an extra piece. Now I gotta kind of pull this around to the side. See how that turquoisey stuff, when that dries around the edge, how that looks? That's why I wanted that to show, where the water hits that toner. You know I like that. All right, let me get some sort of a, you know what, maybe I'll use one of these that I never used and had to have many moons ago. Well, you can see I have used it because it's a little painted up, but it was back in my acrylic days. All right, let's talk more gluing. What the hell? Let's just go for it. And I'll get out the paper palette in case I need it. For something. Oh, you know what? Well, of course I'm going to need a gluing area. Hello. Shit, how am I going to do this? Oops, that's another one, Gala. Oh. Let's go here. I'll have to put this up here, I guess. And let's see how this works. And actually, that's a good spreader for this. And less sloppy than a big popsicle stick because I got my hand up the handle further. Does anybody think I should seal this first? Well, let's call that too late. Is this on a wood surface? It's wood. You could work on something harder. All black and white. Patti, could you work on something harder? All black and white in a very long rectangle. Oh, no, I couldn't. This is the hardest. I thought you were giving me a suggestion. Now see, why isn't that sticking? Is it not going to stick to this unfinished? Is that what we're going to run into? Well, isn't this going to piss me off? We'll piss another one, Gala. If this isn't going to stick. Hang on. Clean and free of oil. Apply with a brush. Doesn't say it can be used on wood or it can't be used on wood. Ideal for scrapbooking. All-purpose stick flat glue. I want it to stick flat. Let's see what this happens before I get overly rambunctious. Well, you know, it's only a matter of time, Gala. Crappity crap. Now I got glue on my watercolor tubes. You know, I've been out of the circuit for a while, Gail. I've got some words to catch up with. You should just get one of those clickers, you know, like you click people coming into a stadium or something to count people. That's what you need. Oh, crap. So, paint or gesso? One for gesso. I wonder if I just got to sit for a minute. I'm thinking, can you hear that? Gesso dries faster. Gesso, light sanding. Yeah, probably not going to sand that. That feels pretty smooth, actually. And it's very porous, if you can hear that. So now, do I gesso around this piece or try to take it off? I think I'm going to leave it and hope for the best. Oh, crappity crap. All right. You are, Gala. All right. Let's see where we get to here. Oh, mercy. That went better than expected. Of course, I still a chance for me to dump the whole bottle over it. Okay, now it's your guys' fault now that we got to wait and watch gesso dry. I painted the last one the gray color of the wall, I believe. Oops. Make sure that's no emergency. Oh, Kathy's home watching, but she doesn't have chat, so she can't interact. Hi, Kathy. That sucks. Okie dokie. There she be. Now, I'm going to get rid of this and wash out this brush real quick in the sink. I don't want to mix that in my watercolor water. Excuse me. Okay. Should we heat gun that puppy? Let's see. I'm gonna. Heat gun. Yep. Don't blow my parts around. On a side note, hey, Laura Lou, are you home sweet home, my friend? On a completely different topic. Yay! I bet that feels good. That was a long time to be away from home. Are you managing everything well? I say last weekend when I saw you there, you were getting around great. Okay, I think that's got it. Okie dokie. Where were we? Before I had to go down the gesso path. Hopefully this one's going to stick. Okay, now let's go. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, Dot. Don't panic. I'm going to cut off these white edges. Oh, seal the back of it. Joan hasn't joined us yet. I sent her a message. She must be out. She's either got Paul handcuffed to the die cut machine producing more Christmas cards or they're at a craft show. Those are my guesses. Dot suggested tea time, but I don't know. I did send her a note, and Dot pinged her too, so hopefully everything's good. I know that looks like another white stripe, but I want them to end in black. I don't know why. Oh, Lord, there goes Oakley. Must be I'm guessing the UPS or Amazon Prime truck. Okay, so if I put this here, important panel is going to be a bathroom setting. Okay, well then I will take that one down and do that. Dr. Cynthia, that's a new name. Welcome. I think it's new. Okay, I'm going to do this here, but I want a little bit of black and white in between that. So let's see what happens if I shove this underneath here. I can't go under there. See, that's my problem. All right, now let me figure out. All right, let me have a look-see here before I get myself hosed up again. Okay, so I did have, but you know what? That's okay that I break this up with the stripes. I'm okay with that. So if I put that piece there, and then I had this bit, but see, I could break that up with the lighter one over here. Maybe. If I do that, and I won't need all that black there. And put this one over here where it's darker. Right? Oh, Lord, I'm talking to myself. Hey, Janet. All right, I think I'm going to do that. This piece I need next. Nope, the black I need next. Okay, here goes nothing, people. No matter how big my workspace is, it never seems to be big enough. I'm a spreader outer. All right. Okay, I need that edge up at the top. I'm going to come over a little bit more. Let me make sure that's straight. Hang on. Straight enough for me. All right. Now give me this corner. Man, I'm going through this glue. And it's not that, I'm not putting a real gop on the back. I'm scraping it back down, but yeah, we'll see. All right. Oh, see, I like the black and white stripes in there, as I'm sure Dr. Dot does. All right, now that is some sticky glue, let me tell you. So I think I wanted to go with something. It's a shame that wasn't a little bit bigger there. So much for planning ahead. So if I put that there, and then didn't I have this? Oh, I was going to cover it with this. That's what I did. No. Like so-ish. I want to go over that. I'm going to go over that. Okay, so I'm going to put this piece down next. Let me try to use this more thought out than just slapping it in the middle of the deli paper. Okay. Bye, Tam. It was so good to see you in chat. Take care, hon. This way. This way. I have to come back and clean up these edges. Some of this is going to hang off. Is that straight? Oh. Yep. Hey, Christine. Okie dokie. And then this, I want that to cover up. Oh, I'm going to have a little hole there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something. Hang on, I got to hold this up where I can actually. That's good right there. If I can remember where that was. Okay, here we go. Now we're moving right along. See, Gail, you haven't had to count any more words. The gesso seemed to have been the trick. Thank you for the suggestions. I almost did that before I started gessoing it. And I thought, you know what? It should stick good to that dry, porous wood. Or not. Okay, sorry, I got to tilt this. See, oh shoot, see what I'm doing here? All right, now where are we? I have this little ditty over here somewhere. I need to remember to get my black and whites in there too, though. So let's think. I'll put that down here, maybe. And this piece. Well, see, I needed a little bit more. So, all right, don't anybody panic. Let's see if we can take a piece and go this way with it. Well, we gotta go this way up here, I guess. Or if we cover that up. Oh, here we go. Let's just do that. And I'll put a little streak of this down the outside edge. If only I could tear paper, but whatever. Oh, it's a purple one for this month's ink. I figured it would either have to be an orange, a purple, or a green. I'm clever that way, you know. I'm sure no one else ever thought about that. All right, I'm going to pick this up again and see what the heck I'm doing here. Okay, that'll go like that then. Oop. I tell you, this glue is gluey. All right, I got to figure out where the next black and white's going. I guess I should keep them all going this way since it's kind of a vertical thing. Let's see. Let's think a little. What are we getting into here? Can you tell I'm thinking? It's why my mouth isn't running. Don't say it, Kayla. Don't say it. Let's go back with this one here. I need to get some black and white in through here. Maybe I should put that over here. And that one down there. Talking to myself, I fully am aware. And remember, the tiles are going to go down here, so I don't have to have I guess I could put that either way. Oh, that's going to hang off there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe this one doesn't make the cut. How can that be? Let me try to cut this edge off of here and get this a little straighter. If only that hole was filled in. Mercy. All right, well, we're going to have to cut it. Well, let's do this. We have a straight-ish line here. I can't cut straight for anything. See all that white that's on there? That's no good. I never have been able to cut straight. So let's go to here. I'm trying to make each one of these start and finish its width with the black, so it doesn't look like it's just a white hole in the gesso. That one a main burn. Hang on, let's rethink this. I go like so, right, and let that come around this one. Then I get this one separated from this one and this same symbol. What else do we have here? This is the same symbol again. Maybe I'll get I need some black down in this corner. Let's see here. I'll do this. Can you guys see that? No. Not much I can do about that. Unless I gut my desk. Maybe I'll try to turn it on an angle for you. Oh shit, what was that? Oh, a glass tile. Oh, that's part of the design. No, don't do that. Sweet Moses. Ay. Okay. All right, what do I have here? This I was talking about putting over here, right? I'll lose part of that. You still can't see it. Now you can see it sideways. I'm not sure that's going to be a big benefit. You know what I think I'm going to do? Make this easier on myself. I think I might just put this I wonder if that'll be a problem, gluing paper to paper. I don't think it would. I mean, it's all overlapped up here, right? Then I don't have to worry. Oh, let's just do it. Excuse me. On a completely different topic, these are random things that fly into my head. Yesterday was my 20th year anniversary at work. I really thought they were smarter than that. So now, let me think this out. Because all the tiles are going to go down here and be solid, right? So I don't need all of this covered down here. So how can I best make use of this? Maybe I can still do that. But what's going in that hole? Anything? So I need to get a little up underneath of here. Maybe I will use this piece here. And then I need a little piece. Oh, crap, I'm going to mess those up yet. Underneath here and here. Let's see. All right. So I won't need this if I do this, right? Even though that's going to all be covered. We've already determined that, correct? But that's not lining up there. I'll have to make that line up. So maybe we start with this side. She hears Dave coming home. Now she'll really throw a fit. My daddy, my daddy. That little brat. All right. And I wanted that to be black on the end, but it's not going to make it. But do I care at this point? Let's just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Hi, hon.
Hey.
How was the game?
Okay.
Good.
What are you doing?
Streaming.
Okay. Oh,
I know. She's been yapping off and on. When she heard the garage door, it was all over.
Oh boy.
Both those dogs are crazy about Dave. So if I do that, all right, let's just play the rest of this out here. Get some of that shown there. I do need a piece somewhere. Where am I going to need it? Break that up there. Oh, and look, that little hole's going to screw me up. You know what? I'm going to do exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and then I was going to do, and now I am going to do it. Does that make any sense? Hopefully it did to you, because I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about at this point. We're going to just cover this whole flipping thing with stripes and then look over top of it. You got to make a match. There. And does that match up here with this? No. Ah! Oh, I'll remember you said that, Galen, for the next time you're here, and keep an extra close eye on you. You trollop. Shit. This was working out in my head. All right, you know what? I'm tired of thinking about it. We're just going to flip and do it. And I think I'll paint the edges of this silver like I did the other one. This is going to hang over the, I don't know if you guys saw the vanity that it's a makeup vanity, not like the whole bathroom sink vanity. I had it for years. Gosh, I bet I've had it for 15, 17 years maybe. And when I got it, it was painted, was in the green family of colors, and it had a viney hand-painted design around the whole thing, and a mirror that was attached to it, kind of an oval mirror, and a curved front, like it was an old-timey vanity, but it was new. It wasn't old, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that did not go in the bedroom once we painted, so I finished that. I'm sure you saw, well, I think you saw pictures of the cabinet in the bathroom that started out very similar colors to the vanity in that green, and I chalk painted it white, and then I put silver metallic distressing on it. Well, that's how I did the vanity. And this is going to hang over that vanity. So I think I'll continue with the silver thing. Wait a minute. What's... You had nothing to do with what? I don't believe it. Something's telling me. And you know what? I'm going to turn this way. So the black is on this edge. And there's a reason for that. It does make a difference. Because that'll be more in the high traffic area of this being seen as you go in the bathroom door. I mean, it's me and Dave seeing it. Hell, he'll never even look at it. Who am I kidding? It's just for my benefit. Let's be honest. Okay. Yeah, I thought about that too, Gala. Actually, the other one I may have painted with metallic silver and gray around the edges at first. Who knows? I don't even remember anymore. I have to look back on the video to figure it out myself. All right. And I'll try to hide this seam as best I can. Maybe I can make this. I'll just have to have something hiding that. It's only for you, Dot, that I do this. All right, let me get some of this stuff glued down here and let's just get on with it, shall we? Oh, that was almost a no-no. I'm hoping to get this done. At least the paper's glued down. I'll probably do the tiles later because I'm actually getting pretty tired already. With my non-bronchitis. Little bronchitis, but not bad enough for an antibiotic. Oh, and now for COVID test, here at least. They gave me the rapid COVID test the other day, and I had to wait for the results. Meanwhile, I'd already been there 4.5 freaking hours. Oh my God, it was so busy. And, but anyway, I waited, and they said if it comes back positive, then they go with that. If it comes back negative, then they have to do, I forget what it's called. There's an acronym, PRCP and something. I don't know what it is, but it's another COVID test they have to send out to the lab that takes 2 to 4 days to come back. And because they don't trust the rapid test when it's negative. Okay. So anyway, that's what we did. And the other one came back this morning. And of course that, pardon me, of course that was negative. So we're all good on the COVID front. Hi, Sandra. PCR. There you go. I knew Gayla would have it. See, I had 2 of the letters right. I really didn't think that I had COVID because we're taking such precautions now with the situation with my beloved family member. We cannot risk it. We go wear a mask all the time again, and I had to, well, we just don't go do anything anymore until this is over, which hopefully will be another month or so. We'll be on the other side of it. Tilting. But we do what we got to do at this point. Now, you know you really like these black and white stripes. Come on. Who doesn't like a good black and white stripe? All right, now let's see where I think I still need something in here, but we're going to figure that out momentarily. So I have my picture here, but I'm going to give up on that at this point. Who the hell cares what I did 2 hours ago? It doesn't, nothing aligns now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh man, that's really sticky glue. Yeah, it is good, CB. Okay, I think this one's going to be a problem. We'll see. So I'm going to put some of the dark. I'll make that work there. Let this hang out here. All right, I'm going to cover up too much of that dark there. I like that greeny blue color. And then, which is in the same thing here. So if I pull this up, so the widest part is there, I'll cover up this little hole. No one will be the wiser, except for all of us. Okay. This, I think we're going to do this down here, and I'll leave this sticking out over here. I need just another foot on my desk. Let me see if I can pull it. Let me give you a little bit more, I guess. Polymerases, chain reaction. Yeah, getting fancy on me. Whatever. So this go here. I can get that whole thing plus these turquoise edges where the water brush hit it. And no, this I was going to drop down here, wasn't I? Let me try to put this so you can see something at least. This will take up a good bit of that. But see, I still think I'm going to need a little. Going to have to do it. And if I do that and center it, that'll kind of look like the stripe in there. So we're not going to worry about that. I'll just cover up what I don't like. And this has to come off how much? Half inch. Ish. Watch me cut it too much. I can almost guarantee you that's what I did. Oh, crap. All right, well, let's try this. Let me leave this loose so I can see where I want to fit that, because it's gonna, I got a couple problems here. Ay, ay, ay. Where did the dark Pete? Here it is. I put that there. And then maybe put this in the middle of that and let that little bit of black and white stick out there. Kind of cover up that boo-boo. This will cover up that little hole right there. I'm going to go over that. Am I going over that? Yeah, that's good enough. And then this, or this can come down here. All right, how are we looking? You got to stand up and back away. Oh, Lordy, sat too long. Okay, I could use more of that black showing there. So maybe we put that there. That on top of that. All right, I like that a little more peeking out there. That kind of balances that. I probably can live with that. Take yet another picture. All right. Now I got to remember which goes down first. So 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5. So they go like this, and this one first. They can stay there. Now I'm just totally talking to myself. Nobody's butting in to interrupt me, so great. So again, these papers are some of Robyn McClendon's on her Teachable site. These happen to be from an intuitive scripting class that I took. And these fit the color palette that I needed for this project to match the other one. But she's got new ones out every month on her teachables.com site. I'll link it below the video when I get this finished up. Oh, shit, I didn't glue that down. Ah! Mother of pearl. Okay. Can I do that? How much is that going to eat up of that? Okay, well, we're in it. We're in it now, buddy. See, Dot threw me off because of complaining about my black and white stripes. That's how I'm going to work that. That's Dot's fault. I'm going to need a Brillo pad. Get this glue boogers off my fingers. So let's see where this needs to be. Oh, Lord. Now I did this. Did it need to be there? Hang on. I'm sure it does. But I can cover that up. That goes down next, I think. And then this one. Ah! Crap, now I forgot how they went. I thought it was so methodical with how I put them down there. And then this. I can do it without that piece. I think. Right? And then this is going to take up some of this area. And then all the tiles go down here coming up. All right, I think we're good. Get these two out of my way. And this one. Okay. Oop. I should have cut these out less like a letter P and more like an organic blob, but I wanted to get that washer shape in there. It was my main focus, and I lost control of my faculties there for a minute. All right, got to do this. Shoot. Need another paper towel. Mine's getting all sticky. All right. And then there's this. All right. I want to do that to get that all covered up. Oh, there we go. Oops, that's a little. All right. I end up being so picky with these, and honestly, when they're all put together and the other tiles and stuff on here and the sides trimmed out, it won't make a difference exactly where I put each one of these. Right? That overlap there some and show some of this black and white on the edge. I want it to be a little straighter. All right. Joan. Aha. We knew you were out gallivanting somewhere. We just didn't know where. Dot tried to cover saying you were having tea. Okay. Go through a lot of deli paper doing this, but you can't lay stuff over that wet glue or you're hosed. You know, it wouldn't take me too long to do that. Look how that pink, it came up pink on this other side from the toner where that water brush hit it when I was cutting it with the water out of the full sheet of paper. It's turquoise on the one side and came out pink on the back. Interesting. All right. Almost done. And then this piece. Oops. It'll get there, Joan. It was a little crazy getting it figured out here. All right. Now, this is going to go here, I believe. Was that right? I got 3 pieces of this left. Do I want the dark one there? Darn. All right, let's see what we got. Let's do this. This. No, that's that way, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. That or that. That's that. I don't know. Wasn't there another piece of this? No. There wasn't. So, all right, I got to stand up and look at this from afar. It's too up in my face. I think that's too light. Need this little piece of dark in there, even though it's only one row. It's a bigger piece. Let's do it. Let's just get her done. Okay. Look how much of this paste I have left in here. I thought I was going to run out. I didn't. I did think that, but I was wondering, like, how the hell can I use one whole jar on just this little thing? But it looked like it was going pretty fast there at first. Okay, and now getting into the home stretch. I hear a little water trickling, and that makes me nervous. I have to check that out. All right. And the last one. Okay. Here she goes. All right. Now, so I don't think I used Yes Paste on the tiles last time, did I? I think I used Well Bond. All right, so here's what we got so far. Can't do it. He's too big. Little shiny. You know how I like some shiny. Okay, so now I'm going to have to put this down behind your back. So, let's see. And I might make this even smaller. than I originally had it put together. Because I hate to cover all this stuff up. So let's see what I can do here with this. And you know what I need? I need one of my big blades that I cut. Oh God, cut polymer clay with, so I can cut this cured stuff straight-ish. Here we are. Okay, this was a little wonky. Oh, storm's coming. Just looked out the window. It's howling. Leaves are blowing. Dark. What do you know? This is a little off right in here. Oh, that's better. That's nicer. Okay. So where will we put that? In there? Ish. Put another piece of that up there. And then, you know what? I might just go up here. And need to get in some pictographs somewhere. Oh, maybe I'll put a little one down here. And maybe this one I like put up here. I'm going to have a little bit of black in here. Maybe like that. And the checks. I don't have any checks. Maybe I'll do that. I got this other silver piece. Maybe we'll put that here and put that up a little bit higher. That may be all that one needs. Maybe. Let's see. It's got this little bit of silver on this piece of pictograph there. And then I can add some of these little black and white glass ones. Patti, so you made most of these tiles of Robyn McClendon decorated them. Oh, I got tons of YouTube videos out there, M&M, on polymer clay tiles. I think there's an actual playlist. I've done a lot of those videos back in my polymer clay era. So let's see, is that in the middle-ish? Close enough for me. So now, let's see if you can see that. You can see their glass shiny tiles down there. That'll pick up some light. Now, look at a baby wipe and try to get most of this glop off of here. Well, we were going to take down the flower boxes on the deck today if I had any energy left and start to get that. I don't know if I want to say winterized yet since it's 80 degrees today, but we're running out of time. Dave goes away. What does he go with? 24th to the 30th. And his sister's going to come here and help relieve me with the dogs if when I have to make my trips to the hospital with my brother. Oh, Lord. I'm going to try to just get this done. Get her done. This lid never works. Never, ever, ever. Now I need a crappy brush. And a lot of those, so I just gotta, of course, grab everyone but that. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna, let's see, can I do this? Oh, thanks, Joan. I know we did that one year at the little Maryland art retreat that I do. And we all made polymer tiles. And I think Joan and Tam and Kathy made some really cool stuff. Sandra, I was thinking of the ones that continued to do it. I know Joan and Tam and Sandra did. Let's see. I'm thinking about, should I move these off and come back? Will I ever? Where's my damn phone? Picture this. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Something like that. All right, let's go. Let's start in the middle, shall we? I was thinking about the people who I know continued to do it. That got hooked. Did you get hooked, Gayla? I've made a lot of boxes and stuff for people at work that retired and made them a themed box for their hobbies and what their job was and stuff. That's why when I look through my tiles and you see the Sienna logo, that's what those tiles were for. And then some people saw those and asked me to make one for them. And I had quite the run of making polymer clay tiles. Like, oh, Lordy. And then remember, for that class at our workshop, Donna she brought me a beautiful wooden tray that she got at the secondhand store for like $3 on a half off day for $1.50. It was beautiful. It was a nice tray. And that sucker was big. Oh, look at that. Perfection. Dave always gets nervous when I hang something on the wall, because I'll just go up there, eyeball it, and bam, the nail's in. He said, you didn't even measure it. I said, hey, hon, if anybody's got to bring out a micrometer to figure out if it's off center, they can leave. What was I saying? I said something about that. She didn't make hundreds. But that tray, oh my God, I thought I'd never get that damn thing finished, but I really liked the way it came out. And the whole time I was thinking, $1.50. It's costing me this many hours of heartache, but I really do like how it came out. It's sitting up on her bar, actually, leaning up against the backsplash of the bar. You vote for Dave. You vote for Dave. Measuring? Are you a measurer, Joan? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know if Laurie's still here. I think she and Vicki were at the, she must have been there for the polymer clay tile class. Because they've been coming, I think, all but the first one. Oh, Janet. Oh, I know. I don't do it. I just did it then just because that's the first one going down, and I knew it was pretty close, and it was right in the middle. So when I get this finished, well, I'm going to call it a day when I get this finished, but I am going to do what Gayla suggested about bringing the other one down that's in the bathroom. And what did you say to seal it with, Gayla? Did you just say matte medium on the back because it's in the bathroom? And some of the papers are actually starting to lift up, which is not good. I said bad words. All right. Oh, hell, that's not the right one. Shit. Where's my other glass one? That's the right size. Oh, my God. Hang on. Disaster. God forbid it's not symmetrical. Is it? Holy crap-a-noly. That's crooked. Ah! Was it like that all along? Grace, I got glue all over my phone, gesso on my phone. Oh, it was. Oh, hell's bells. I didn't even notice it. Well, we're in it now. So, there she goes. Oh, I'll see that forever. Gloss medium. Gacker Golden's gloss medium. Well, shit. Okay, write all those down, Gayla. Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay. So on top of that, we're going to go with this one here. Right. And that one. And then this was there, and that was there. This went here. And that one on top of it. But I don't know if I want to go up that high. I might end it there with some little white tiles. This was here. This. And this. Right? Okay. Let's try that. Just when I was making a point too, Janet. Oh, well, what the hell are you going to do? Every piece has to have my signature screw up in it. Yes. I think I might have put way too much glue out here. Of course, it just blobs, so there's not much control. The gluing down of this stuff goes pretty fast once you figure out where the hell you want it to go. Don't tell her she sounds sensible, Joan. She'll get all cocky. Janet, when you stream now, do you use StreamYard or are you still on YouTube? You know how she gets, Joan. I can maybe shove some of this back in the bottle. Your brain's still dead. StreamYard. I started to look into that at one point before everything went to hell in a handbasket, but I think the handbasket's coming to an end, so. Do I want this up here? I'm looking at that because it's got that triangle on the top. And if you remember, I ended up the other one with a piece of triangular black and silver that I had. Not that I need to matchy-matchy, but I'm just saying. And I kind of like that this is exposed instead of this covering that up, because this one's covered up. All right, let me sit with that for a minute and see where we are. It's going to need some little black and white ones for sure. Let's see where we will put those. See there, I got my same little triangle. Oh, let me pull you guys back in a little bit now. All right, I can do that there. Yep, it's pouring. Two there. Maybe one there. I don't think I need any white ones. Do I need any white ones? Would that be brighter and better? Oh, when I tore the bag. Crap. Oh, how about if I do this? Maybe I'll do a little black and white glass tile right there. Oh, you know what I did on the other one is I put some tiles on this raised up from that. I'm going to do that too. I think I can do 7 there. That's what I did on the other one. 5, 6, 7, and then 2 more over here, and 2 of these over here. Let's see where we end up with that. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to call her a day. Oh, shit, I'm putting those away. Oop, there's another one, Gala. And I said I was going to put them on there. I don't even listen to myself. How can I expect anybody else to listen to me? Okay, let's do this. I'm very quiet this stream. My head's down. I'm concentrating. I'm old. Oh, hell, now you can't see anything. Oh, God. It's like I forgot everything I knew about streaming. YouTube didn't help me this morning. Everything was completely different when I went to go live today. All new screens, no options for camera, which camera I wanted to use. So I thought that was going to hose up, but it picked up what I've always used. So, but at least I was able to get on. Thanks, Evan. Let's move those out of there. Coming into the home stretch. Oh, I'm never this quiet. It makes me crazy when I'm this quiet. I got a lot to say. It's just hard for me to multitask anymore. Oh, I wanted that a little centered there. Can I still move it? Can I still move it? There we go. Move that. It is pretty painful, but like right now, I don't have any pain. But if I go to reach out a distance from my body, or God forbid, reach up, it pops and it smarts. So much going on. I haven't had the time or even thought to even try to look into it yet, but get there. I got to go Wednesday for my 6-month CAT scan after my lung surgery I had the end of March. It's been 6 months already. That seems like a blur. I have to go back with a teeny tiny little tool and scrape some of the dried glue off the face of these tiles. These little black ones are so hard to hold on to. But they clean up pretty easily. Okay, I think they're all glued down. So now, are they? Looks like it. Okay, so that's where we are with those. And then I'm going to I got to hold this down flat now. I can go this way. I can go sideways so you can see something. And glue these on top of here for a little more dimension. Maybe I just need 5 on this one. Yeah, we'll just do 5. 5 is the right number, I believe. See what I do, Janet, to avoid measuring here. Going back to defend myself again. Just try to get these both at the end. About the same symmetry around the borders. And then get those out of the way and do the middle one. And then split the difference between each of those. I think I can hear Janet breathing hard. After all, it is handmade. This, I think, was Kathy's idea the last time. And I really liked how the other one came out because it gave it more dimension and broke up that silver metallic piece. It's got a swirled etching on it. It's not just plain silver. Yep. Work with me. Oh, shit. There's another one, Galen. Where are we on the count? April, I'm chuckling to myself when I see you say she got really big. How much does she weigh? That's a relative term. All right, let's see where we are. Oh, you know what? I should have dropped one right in there, but I don't think I can. I think they're too big. Yeah, but just as shy of fitting in that hole. That's all right. We're not going to worry about that. So anyway, there we are with the tiles. I'm going to turn them on its side and get them to slide yet, but I got to do the sides. Going to do those silver. I'll probably paint them with the wall color first and then go over it with silver. So my silver, my good golden silver isn't sucking up into this wood so much. See, I like the black and white stripes in there. It breaks it up a little bit. And there you have it. All right, I'm going to let that sit flat until everything dries. Let's see if I can get some of this glue back in here. Oh, Lordy. Back in here without it being. These lids are a pain. We're going to call that good enough. All right, kids. I'm calling it a day. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's good to be back. I'll have to try for more interaction next time, but I was heads down on this one. That's just how that rolls. But hopefully I'll get this back to some kind of schedule sometime soon. I can make no promises at this stage, but just know that I would like to be here more. And when it's possible, I will be. So thanks, guys, for hanging with me. I appreciate it. And I'll see you the next time, whenever that is. I'll post some pictures of this later and when it's finished, so you guys can see where it is. So anyway, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys. Bye.